Ladies and gentlemen, we often face moments in life where things don't go as planned. We look around and everything we've built seems to be falling apart. Relationships crumble, careers falter, dreams seem distant. But let me tell you this, sometimes things have to fall apart in order for something even greater to emerge. The very things you think are breaking you are often the catalyst for your transformation. We all go through seasons of change, and some of those seasons are painful, but understand that transformation is not always pretty. Sometimes, in order to become the person you were meant to be, the old version of you must die. The people, places, and things that once seemed essential may no longer have a place in your life. When things fall apart, it's not the end. It's the beginning of something new, something more aligned with the purpose you were born to fulfill. When everything falls apart, it's a moment of great opportunity. It's the chance to rediscover yourself. Often we become so busy with external things, work, relationships, obligations, that we forget who we truly are beneath it all. But when everything is stripped away, what remains is the essence of who you are. In the midst of adversity, you will find the strength, resilience, and determination you never knew you had. You will uncover talents and capabilities that were lying dormant within you, waiting for the right moment to emerge. Adversity forces you to look inward. It reveals the truths about who you are and what you're made of. It challenges your belief systems, your boundaries, and your identity. And when you emerge from this period of struggle, you'll have a new sense of clarity, a new vision for your life. The foundation you rebuild from will be stronger, more grounded, and more authentic than before. But here's the key: in order to move forward, you must let go. Let go of the past, of people who don't serve your growth, of situations that drain your energy. Holding on to what no longer serves you only hinders your progress. Sometimes things fall apart because they were never meant to stay together in the first place. Let go and trust that something better is waiting for you on the other side. This is where faith comes in. Trusting that there is a bigger plan at play. We don't always understand why things happen the way they do, but we must trust that everything is unfolding for our greatest good. The trials, the challenges, the losses, they are not random. They are part of a divine plan, shaping you into the person you need to become. When everything falls apart, don't question why. Trust that it's a redirection. Trust that you are being guided towards something greater than what you had before. Finally, remember that no one can define your success but you. People may wonder why everything fell apart, and they may wonder how you came back from it. But the truth is, the only opinion that matters is yours. Own your journey, own your resilience, and rebuild with a sense of purpose that can't be shaken. Let the world wonder, but let your actions be the proof. You have the power to rise from the ashes, to emerge stronger, wiser, and more determined than ever before. When everything falls apart, it's not the end. It's the moment when your new beginning starts. So stand tall, embrace the change, and trust the process. You are exactly where you need to be, and the best is yet to come. Transformation is a powerful force, and it's often misunderstood. People fear change because it takes them out of their comfort zones. It forces them to face the unknown and challenges everything they've ever known about themselves and the world around them. But let me tell you something today: transformation is not something to fear, it's something to embrace. It is the very process that shapes you into the person you are meant to be. It is the fire that refines you, the storm that strengthens you, and the struggle that elevates you to new heights. Too many people look at their struggles as signs of defeat, as though transformation means something is wrong. But in reality, transformation is the natural progression of life. Every seed must go through the dark, cold earth before it can sprout into the light. Every butterfly must break free from the cocoon before it can soar. The process is messy, it's uncomfortable, and it often doesn't make sense. But it's necessary. Without transformation, there can be no growth. In order to transform, you must first understand that who you are today is not the final version of who you will become. You are a work in progress. And the journey of transformation doesn't happen overnight. It's a lifelong process full of setbacks, breakthroughs, and lessons along the way. Every experience, every success, and every failure serves as a stepping stone to the next stage of your growth. But the key to understanding transformation is recognizing that it begins from the inside out. We often look at transformation as a change in our external circumstances, our job, our relationships, our material possessions, but real transformation begins within. It's the shift in your mindset, the expansion of your vision, the redefinition of your identity. If you're waiting for the world around you to change before you can change, you'll be waiting forever. The true power of transformation lies in your ability to see beyond your current circumstances and believe in the person you are becoming. You see, transformation is not just about changing the external. It's about shedding the old mindset, the old beliefs, the old version of yourself that no longer serves you. It's about becoming someone who is capable of achieving more than they ever thought possible. The power of transformation lies in your ability to let go of the past, to embrace the new, and to trust that the process, no matter how difficult, is leading you to something greater than you've ever imagined. So don't be afraid of transformation. Don't be afraid of the challenges that will come your way. Because with every challenge, with every struggle, you are being shaped into a better version of yourself. Embrace the process. Lean into the discomfort. Trust that the transformation you are going through is exactly what you need to become the person you were always meant to be. The power of transformation lies not in what you've been through, but in who you're becoming. In the midst of adversity, when life seems to be crashing down around you, it's easy to feel lost, confused, and uncertain. But let me tell you something, adversity, though painful, is one of the most powerful opportunities for self-discovery that you will ever encounter. When everything feels like it's falling apart, it's actually the moment when you have the greatest chance to discover who you really are and what you are truly capable of. The person you think you are and the person you're becoming are often two different people, and it's through the struggle that you can begin to see the real you emerge. When life is smooth, it's easy to think we know ourselves. We go about our daily routines, we fulfill our roles, and we are surrounded by people who tell us who we are or who we should be. But when adversity strikes, when the ground beneath us shakes, we are faced with a choice. Will we stay in the comfort of our old identities, or will we allow the challenge to awaken something deeper inside of us? Adversity forces you to stop running from yourself. It strips away the distractions, the noise, and the external validations. You no longer have the luxury of hiding behind a facade. You have to face the real you, the raw, unfiltered version of yourself. This is where the true growth happens. When you're going through a tough time, you have no choice but to dig deep within. When everything around you is uncertain, when the world is throwing obstacles at you, you realize how much strength, determination, and resilience you have inside. You will discover qualities you didn't know existed. You will uncover parts of yourself that have been dormant, waiting for this very moment of struggle to bring them to the surface. Adversity doesn't just challenge you, it reveals you. It reveals the core of your being and shows you who you are at your deepest level. Through adversity, you learn about your own capacity to endure, to overcome, and to rise again. It's in the darkest of times that we often find our light. You will discover your true values, your true desires, and your true purpose. The hardships you face will force you to reflect on what truly matters in your life and what you might need to let go of. You will come to understand your limits, but also discover just how limitless you really are. You might think you are broken, but what you're really experiencing is the breaking of the barriers that once held you back. In those moments when you feel defeated, remember that you are not just going through a challenge, you are evolving. You are becoming someone new, someone stronger, wiser, and more grounded. You are being shaped, refined, and molded into a version of yourself that is capable of achieving greatness. Adversity is the furnace that forges the finest steel. It is the pressure that turns coal into diamonds. You might not see it in the moment, but know that the very thing that is testing you is also shaping you for the bigger picture, the grander plan that's waiting for you. Embrace the struggle, because it is the key to unlocking your full potential. The person you are becoming through adversity is the person who will succeed, who will lead, and who will inspire. And when you emerge from this struggle, you won't just be stronger, you will be more aware of the incredible strength and power you have within. You will carry with you a newfound understanding of who you are and a confidence in your ability to handle whatever comes your way. Adversity, my friends, is not your enemy. It is your greatest teacher, and through it you will discover the greatness within you. There comes a time in every person's life when you have to take a hard look at the things, the people, and the situations you've been holding on to, and ask yourself, does this still serve me? It's not an easy question to face, because we grow attached to things. We become comfortable in the familiar even when we know it's no longer helping us grow, evolve, or move forward. But to live a truly fulfilled life, to walk into your purpose, there comes a moment when you have to let go of everything that no longer serves you. The hardest part is often not the letting go, but the realization that we've been holding on to something for far too long out of fear or habit. Maybe it's a relationship that's draining you, a job that doesn't honor your worth, or a belief that's limiting your potential. These are the things that weigh you down, that keep you tethered to a past version of yourself, preventing you from stepping into the future you were meant to have. But you must understand that when you hold on to what's weighing you down, you're preventing yourself from stepping into the greatness that is waiting for you. Release, let go, free yourself. Sometimes the things we need to release aren't even physical. It could be a mindset, a fear, or a past experience that we've allowed to define us. It's those old wounds, those moments of failure, those painful memories that continue to shape how we see ourselves. We keep carrying them, thinking they are part of our identity, not realizing that they are chains. These emotional burdens are like anchors holding us in place. They keep us stuck, not allowing us to move forward with the power and confidence that is our birthright. Releasing doesn't mean forgetting, it means choosing to no longer let these things control you. It means making the decision that your future is not bound by the weight of your past. It means realizing that there's something far greater for you just beyond what you're holding on to. You can't step into the fullness of who you are meant to be until you release what's holding you back. And that release doesn't have to be dramatic or forceful. It can be a quiet but powerful decision to shift your focus, to shift your energy, and to choose yourself. There is immense power in release. You are allowing yourself to make room for the new things that are meant to come into your life. When you release what no longer serves you, you clear space for new opportunities, for healthier relationships, for a renewed sense of purpose. Letting go is an act of faith. It's trusting that what's meant for you will find its way to you, and you don't need to hold on to anything that doesn't align with who you're becoming. The more you let go, the more you allow yourself to grow into your full potential. The truth is, when you release what no longer serves you, you are also stepping into your power. You are saying, I deserve better, I am worthy of more, and I am ready for what life has in store for me. And it's that moment of decision, that willingness to walk away from the things that are keeping you from your destiny, that sets you on the path to a new chapter. You are not defined by your past, your mistakes, or the things you have held onto for too long. You are defined by your courage to release, to move forward, and to trust in the abundance of what is yet to come. So let go. Free yourself from the things that are holding you back. Embrace the power of release and trust that in doing so, you are opening yourself to a life filled with purpose, growth, and limitless possibilities. You deserve to walk forward in the fullness of who you are, unburdened and unstoppable. Let go and make space for the greatness that is waiting to unfold. When life presents us with challenges, when it feels like everything is falling apart, it can be easy to question what's happening. We search for answers, trying to make sense of the chaos, trying to understand why things aren't going the way we imagined. But here's the truth that we often forget: not everything needs to make sense. Life doesn't always follow the path we expect. It doesn't always deliver the outcome we hope for. But that doesn't mean we're lost or that we're out of control. It simply means that we need to trust the bigger plan at work, even when we can't see it in the moment. Trusting the bigger plan is about surrendering the need to control every detail. It's about recognizing that there's a force, a power, a purpose greater than what we can comprehend guiding us. The twists, the turns, the unexpected detours, they all serve a purpose. Everything that is happening, no matter how difficult or confusing it may seem right now, is shaping you for something greater. You may not understand it today, but in time you will see how every setback, every struggle, every moment of loss was preparing you for something bigger, something more aligned with your true purpose. There are moments when we are tempted to take matters into our own hands. When we're faced with hardship, we want answers, we want results, and we want them now. But the beauty of life is that we don't need to have all the answers right away. What we need is faith, the faith that even in our darkest moments, there is a higher purpose unfolding. Trusting the bigger plan means that you allow life to unfold naturally without forcing things to happen according to your own timeline or your own expectations. Every single experience, even the painful ones, plays a role in your growth. The difficult moments force you to face your fears, to confront your limitations, and to expand in ways you never thought possible. You are being shaped, refined, and prepared. Trusting the bigger plan means acknowledging that these challenges are not there to defeat you, they are there to build you. It's in these moments of adversity that you are being made stronger, more resilient, and more capable of handling what comes next in your life. It is crucial to understand that the universe doesn't make mistakes. Every setback, every struggle is not a sign that you are failing. It's an opportunity for growth, an invitation to become who you were always meant to be. When you trust the bigger plan, you trust that the things you've been through are not in vain. They are leading you to the right place, to the right people, and to the right opportunities. The key is to keep moving forward, trusting that the pieces will fall into place when the time is right. It's important to realize that we don't always see the bigger picture. Our vision is limited. We can only see what's directly in front of us. But there's a divine intelligence at work that sees far beyond what we can imagine. When things seem uncertain or out of control, remind yourself that everything is happening for a reason. The timing may not make sense now, but later when you look back, you'll realize how each step brought you closer to your destiny. When we let go of the need to control everything, we make space for trust to take root. And in that trust, we find peace. We find the strength to keep going, even when we don't know what's coming next. The journey is not about knowing every step. It's about trusting that the next step will reveal itself when the time is right. There is power in knowing that the struggle is not the end, it's part of the process, a process that will lead you to something greater than you could have ever planned for yourself. So don't worry when life takes an unexpected turn. Don't be discouraged when things don't unfold the way you envision. Trust that there is a bigger plan at work, one that is leading you exactly where you need to go. And when you look back, you'll see that every twist, every turn, every struggle was not a mistake, but part of a greater journey, one that will take you to places you could never have imagined and to a life far beyond your dreams. Trust in the bigger plan, even when the road seems uncertain. Life will throw challenges your way, and it will test your patience, your faith, and your resilience. But know this, you are never alone on this journey. Every setback, every struggle is part of the grand design, shaping you, refining you, and preparing you for what's ahead. The vision may not be clear now, but with trust and patience, the pieces will eventually fall into place. Keep moving forward, keep believing, and keep embracing the process, for the bigger plan is always guiding you towards something greater than you could have ever imagined. The best is yet to come, and it's unfolding exactly as it should. Trust the process, and the journey will lead you exactly where you need to be.